Hey, howdy, hey, y'all, Allison here, and boy, howdy, do I have an update for you guys. Today is day 5 of sending Peyton the troll emoji until she directly calls me out for it, and last night, I reached out to Peyton's partner, the person she's dating, and I sent them a link to the playlist with the videos thus far, and explained the premise, what we're doing, and I said, hey, could you send Peyton the troll emoji just to, because a little bit of context is that the previous night, last night, Peyton and I had talked, and the topic of this experiment came up, and she said that for a while the troll had been her theory, but she had dropped that theory. Oh, yay, because she said, well, I noticed you sent the troll 2 days in a row, so then I was like, okay, that's probably it, but then she's like, then you went 2 days without the troll, and 1 day without any text messages, so it couldn't be that, and I was like, so, she's like, so I looked closely at her Snapchats, and I'm like, and she's like, no troll there, and I'm like, whoo, and she's like, and I checked Instagram, no troll there. I'm like, okay, that's fine, because I am sending any over Instagram, and she's like, and I looked at TikTok, and and she's like, no troll there, and I'm like, fool, so I said, so wait, you're not calling me out for sending the troll? And she goes, no, and I'm like, okay. So anyways, I then reached out to Peyton's partner and said, could you send her the troll? And, because I think that would be really funny if, like, she's like, okay, Allison keeps sending the troll, that's gotta be it. Wait, I haven't noticed the troll coming in, so, like, it couldn't be that. And then suddenly she gets it from a completely different person, from a different part of her life. Because here's the thing, Peyton's partner and I, up to this, before this, we had never spoken before. We've never even met before. I followed them on Instagram and DM'd them. So as far as Peyton's aware, we have never had direct communication before. So it would throw her off her guard, really, if this person from a completely different faction of her life sends her the goddamn troll. and so we talked about methods of delivering the troll, because ideally it's subtle, and Peyton's partner doesn't really send emojis. So we came up with this idea of, you see, Peyton's partner is really into license plates. They have a collection, they take pictures of license plates they see on the street that are interesting, and so they found a picture of, like, a license plate they'd seen, like, an interesting one, and they said, and we decided to, I edited the troll into the image. I put the troll in the image, just casually sitting right next to the license plate, and Peyton's partner sent it to her under the guise of it being like, hey, check out this license plate I saw. And it seems that Peyton did not notice the troll. Nice. and a couple minutes ago, Peyton's partner texted me again, saying that, all right, Peyton sent me another message, completely different thing, completely about something else, just about, like, Ren fairs. So coast is clear. Originally when I started this project, the premise was more about, like, how long can I get away with sending her this weird, obscure emoji before she directly calls me out for it? Because Peyton's the kind of person who, like, she'll accept pretty much anything. She doesn't like confrontation. It takes a lot for her to call something out. So if I just kept sending her a weird emoji, it would take a lot for her to say, like, hey, what's up with that? It takes a lot for her she would just accept it as it is. I know that sounds weird, but you don't know her like I do. Y'all. So, but at this point, since she knows about the experiment and she's, like, she's laser focused on finding patterns in messages being sent, now it's become more like almost like a scavenger hunt or a puzzle, a mystery of sorts, because, like, before, the troll was supposed to be obvious right there, just seeing how long it takes her to call me out for it. Now it's more about, like, every message she gets from me, from someone else, is a possible clue. You know, every message, every DM is, it's like a multimedia scavenger hunt. Everything being said by me and even other people. You can't even trust your partner, Peyton. God, that's a terrible thing to say. That came out wrong. That was funnier in my head. What I mean is, like, this is, it's, oh my God, that came out wrong. But, yeah, Peyton, yes, you can absolutely trust your partner. They seem like a wonderful person. And I'm glad that you guys are happy together if you are watching this. Anyways, this is more about, like, the mystery, creating, like, a real life, almost like a murder mystery, where there's all these clues and you don't know which pieces of information you're gathering are relevant to the case and which are just, like, what stuff is like just happenstance, normal, whatevers, you know? What is a clue? It's not always obvious, you know? Everything is fraught with possibility, and I just think that's so fun. Yeah, another day, another gremlin. Love you all, okay? Bye! Also, I almost forgot. The results of the polls have come through, and y'all have decided to name the troll, goblin, gremlin friend. Give him a name, and that name is Gimbal. From henceforth, we shall call him Gimbal the Goblin. Love you all. Okay, bye.